All right, good morning, everyone. So getting a few things ready for shipment today, and I'm happy to announce that I finally closed out my printer deal. And look, here's the printer right here. It's this HP OfficeJet 3833, and I just looked at the invoice to double check, and I bought these printers on November 26th for a cost of $30 a piece plus tax. So I bought 5 of them at $165. So I've sold, this will be the 3rd one I've sold on eBay, and the other 2 I sold local. So they're all gone. I don't know how I feel about this deal. Actually, I don't feel very good about it. Like this one, I got $50 plus shipping. So by the time you account for fees and stuff, not all that much. The local sales weren't bad, I guess, because there were no fees involved. All said and done, I might have made $100, close to $100 after fees. So it wasn't really worth it. If you can imagine, these took up a lot of space to store. So, but it does have one redeeming quality. So the nice thing about this is that I'm going to ship it in the box that it comes in. And I'll just slap a label here. And then I will run a little tape there, and then there's some little handholds that I'm going to tape up too, so they don't get caught in anything. Same thing over here. Boom, and then I'm just going to run a piece of tape on this bottom seam. So by the way, if you were watching yesterday, I'm actually going to put this out a day after that. So if you were watching 2 days ago, I picked this Bible up. I showed y'all this Bible that I picked up at Goodwill for $1. Well, I listed it that same day, and somebody bought it from me for $30, like within 3 or 4 hours. So this actually ended up being a nice little quick flip. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all once again. I think I've put this on the channel before, how I've been packaging books. Here's the Bible, and I'm just going to slide this Bible into a poly bag. And seal. And just for the heck of it, we use 2 pieces of bubble wrap here. Kind of center it. And this is a record or a vinyl mailing box, but it's also good for books. Okay. And there we go. Bible is packed. Really quick. Literally takes about a minute. So yeah, these work pretty good. These are like I paid 40 something cents, and when I bought them in 100 count. So I really love these record mailers, and they're you wouldn't think so, but it's a lot of protection. Like, it's not very flexible, and you have pretty good cardboard front and back. You have actually doubled up here because you have the extra flaps in there, I guess. But yeah, pretty good way to pack books up. So one thing that I thought was interesting was how many friggin' outlets I use in here. So that top plug is my fridge, my little beer fridge. That's the air conditioner. I have the laptop plugged in there. I've got a DS charger plugged in there. I've got my iPhone / tablet charger there. I've got my printer plugged in there. I've got a little speaker plugged in there, and then that's my lights that are plugged in there into an extension cord. So whenever I build this thing out, I'm definitely going to have power strips. none of this stuff is really like high power draw kind of things, except for like the air conditioner. So I'm gonna have probably 4 or 5 power strips in here, and I need something on this other wall too. I actually have no power on this side of the room, so I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. Whether it be as simple as just run an extension cord over there and put a power strip on the wall, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Or I could cut into one of these outlets and throw a surface mount outlet up, I guess, but that would be, nah, I'm probably not gonna do that. Okay, so this is all the outgoing shipments I have for today. Pretty decent sales day yesterday. The one on top, that's something that's in the storage unit that I went ahead and printed the label for. I forgot to grab it this morning, but I know enough about how much it weighs to go ahead and print the label, and then I'll just put it in there whenever I get to the storage unit. And I have that going out to Walgreens, and these 2 bags are full of inventory that needs to be stored in storage. Got all this stuff listed yesterday. Okay guys, so this is what I'm going to be, this is my big project for today. I'm probably going to list some other stuff too, but I definitely want to get all these listed. So I've got, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 Magnavox, and these are all VCR and DVD combos, okay? And then I've got a Philips down here, same thing. I don't think any of these are recorders, DVD recorders. No, these are all just DVD players. And then over here I've got a Sony on top, and I've got a Panasonic on the bottom, and this is called a Panasonic double feature. Yeah, it's also not a recorder. So they're all VCRs/DVDs. The only one I have a remote for is the Panasonic here on the bottom. I pay anywhere from, for these that are here, $3 to $6. So you see this one I got at a yard sale for $3. This one was $5. I think another one of these was $3. Another one was $5. This one it looks like I got at a thrift store for $5.99. I don't know if there's a price tag on this one down here. No, I don't think so. So I typically don't pay more than $5 for these at a yard sale. I'm also going to use this TV to test with, but I think I'm going to sell it local. And the reason is, and look, this is why I couldn't pass it up. It was $3. You know, I mean, flat screen TV for $3. Couldn't do it. Couldn't pass it up. So this is the back of this TV, and it's got like component and AV inputs, S-video. It's got like VGA and DVI inputs here. That's all fine and good, but it doesn't have a friggin' HDMI input, and that's what I really want for like a test monitor. That's what I want out here, is one with HDMI. And then I'll also have, I'm planning on having like a CRT TV out here also for older stuff that can't connect to one of these. So I'm gonna have a test station of some sort, but for today we're gonna use this to test all these, and I'll show a couple of them, how you hook them up. I think most of y'all probably know, but a lot of y'all might not know how to hook these up to test them out. So we'll take a look at that. Okay, so if you've never worked with this kind of stuff before, this is the kind of cable that you're typically going to hook one of these little combos up with. It works a lot of times like DVD players, some VCRs, actually pretty much all VCRs. And the good thing about using these is even modern TVs have these types of inputs. So this is an RCA cable, and it's just a standard AV cable. So we have 3 plugs here, all right? The yellow one is going to be the video signal, and the white and the red are going to be the left and the right audio signals. So that's the only 3 things we have to hook up. Let's look at the back of the TV. Okay, we're at the back of the TV now, and you can see we have all these inputs, and it can be a little confusing, but you just want to look for AV in. That's what we're going to use, okay? So you see the colors are coded. You see this yellow for video, and then you have your audio in there and there. All right, that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so now we're at the back of the VCR, the DVD VCR combo, and you want to pay attention. I got my little finger here. If you want to pay attention to like whether it says in or out. See how it says VCR audio in, video in? This is an output device for us. We want the video and audio out. So you see DVD/VCR, it says video out, and then audio out, it says up here. This is the connection we want. This is what's going to go out to the TV. So there's some other like component connections, S-video. Here's DVD audio only out. So, and then here's coax, like regular, like cable. So yeah, we're gonna hook up to this DVD VCR audio and video out. I'll do that now. And this is that same cable, the other side of that same cable that we just hooked up. So we got our white, and we got our red, and then we have our yellow. Okay, that's hooked up. Okay, this is the side of the TV again that I was looking at. And I've got source, menu, volume, and channel buttons. So the only thing I'm a little concerned about, I don't know how to change the input. The input we want to change to is going to be AV. Hopefully it's going to pick it up as soon as I turn it on. Okay, we've got power applied to both units. We've got that RCA cable going between the monitor and the unit here. So, and we've got our, I just hit power on this little Magnavox combo. This one I paid $3 for at a yard sale. So let's go ahead and try a DVD first. I'll eject, and we'll put this in. And there is a button here to switch between DVD and VCR mode there. Okay, it says disc in. And then let me hit source here and see if that'll switch. I've never used this TV, so hopefully that's going to work. All right, it looks like the DVD side is working. And the matrix is coming up. Okay, so I'll eject my disc. And I'm not going to go through this for all of them. I'll just let y'all know. I'm showing this first one exactly how I test, for those of y'all that don't know how to test these. But then the rest of them I'll just kind of pop in and let y'all know how it's going, if it's working or not. We may have some fails here. I have no idea if these all work or not. So next up is the much sought after Black Diamond version of 101 Dalmatians. And I mean, whenever the whole Black Diamond thing first came out, I've actually picked up a few of these like at yard sales just for the hell of it. I hadn't even researched it at all. And let me go to VCR mode here. Click. All right, and look, it says play on the screen already. And I picked up a few of them for like 50 cents and stuff. So no big deal. I still have a few around. I don't think I ever sold any. What the heck? Why is there phone noises there? Oh, FBI. Uh-oh. Unauthorized reproduction. This is kind of a reproduction. Uh-oh. I'll fast forward a little bit. All right.
To an enchanted castle, we've shared experiences we'll always remember. Now, Disney animators are about to take us on a mythical magic carpet ride to a place we've never been before with their...
Okay, I'll back up a little bit. Hit play again.
Imagination from a puppeteer's workshop.
Then I'll hit stop, and then I'll hit eject. And I'll make sure it doesn't shoot it at me like it did on Pete, Craigslist Hunter. So yeah, there we go. I'm satisfied. This is a working unit. If you really want to go all out, you could test the record function. I'm not going to. I I have confidence in this unit at this point, and I will stand behind it. So this one is ready to go. I'll have to do a little cleanup. It is a little dirty. So that's how I test these things. And I'm glad my TV works, because now I can also sell the TV for a little bit. Alright guys, I'm not going to show you me testing each one, but this is the second one. Magnavox MWD 2206, and it is working. So I'm 2 for 2 so far. Okay, so this is a Magnavox, I think Msd. Here's the model. Not that it really matters, I guess. Let's see, Magnavox Msd 804, and this is the first one I've run into any kind of trouble with. So as you can see, it actually had a Walker Texas Ranger DVD in it. That side plays fine. All right, no issues there. But when I go to the DVD side and I put a tape in, and check this out. It actually powered off. It tried to play several times and it powered off. So, and I know there's nothing wrong with that. So, power it back on, get my tape back. And I thought about just chunking it, but I think I could probably get about 20 bucks for this thing, as is, parts only, especially since one side does work. And it'll keep it out the landfill and out of my garbage can. So I'm gonna put this one up as parts only. Okay, unit number 4, tested, completely functions, and I need to get out of here for a minute. All right, 4 places to go real quick. Got to hit Walgreens to drop off a FedEx package, that printer. I've got to go to storage unit to drop stuff off that I listed yesterday, and also to pick up one item I forgot to pick up this morning. That's going out today. Then I'll go to the post office, and then I'm going to run to Goodwill, and I'm going to take like seriously no more than 5 to 10 minutes in Goodwill just to run through, scan, see if I can pick up a quick hitter like I did yesterday. So yesterday I ran in, looked around for 5 minutes, grabbed a Bible, got out of there. Well, I paid for it. Got out of there, listed the Bible, and it sold for 30 bucks within about 4 hours. So I want to do that again. That'd be nice. Gorgeous day here today. It's I don't know what the temperature is. It feels like it's about 72 degrees. It feels like it's about room temperature out here, and the sun is shining, and it's just beautiful. I can almost hear my grass growing though. It's grass cutting season again. I cut it. I went a little too long. Cut it this past weekend. When did I cut it? Like Friday? I think I cut it Friday. And from here on out, that's one thing about living here. I will be cutting grass every week from here on out, unless it's raining. Okay, here we are at the Walgreens, and you'll see this sign as I'm pulling in right there in front of us. Pick up and drop off here, FedEx. And that's what we're here for. It's been really nice. Employees here are really cool, and they don't give you a receipt, but after they scan the package, they hand me the little scanner thing, and I enter in my email, and they send me an email confirmation. Okay, package away, and now I'm at storage. Take care of that, and everything I do is pretty close together. Like, I live in Denham Springs, and it's small enough to still be kind of a small town, but it's big enough to have just about everything you need. Like, the only time you ever really have to leave this town, if you don't work somewhere, out of town, is if I don't know, maybe if you need to go to the doctor, a doctor they don't have here, but I mean, mostly we have everything we need here. Pretty nice. All right, this is the item I forgot to get this morning, was this blank Maxell reel-to-reel tape. So I got it now, and I'm gonna put it in that same kind of box. It's gonna work well. Alrighty, it's time to get to the post office. It's packed up. All right, guys, I'm at the post office. You know what? I hate running errands. If I could do everything from my little office, I would prefer just to stay there, but that ain't the way it is. All right, one more stop, y'all. One more stop. I'm gonna get in here and see if I can get a quick hitter and get out. Pretty good food. All right, that was the perfect quick hitter. I picked up that little HP 61XL ink, which y'all saw in the video just now, for 99 cents. And yeah, that's gonna do really well. If you wanna know how well, just look up the solds on eBay. It is within date too. It expires, I think it said March of 2019. So that's perfect. That's perfect. It's gonna be a nice, like super high profit item. It's really small. I only paid 99 cents for it. So, and it's gonna probably sell within an hour or two, I would imagine. I mean, it could take a little longer, but if I price it right, it'll sell quick. And it's easy to ship, so it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's exactly the kind of item I'm looking for when I go in there. So yesterday it was like a $30 item, and then today approximately the same thing. Success. That's my goal. When I go to the thrift store, usually I'm not what you'd call a hardcore thrifter by any stretch. But there's one, I've said this plenty of times, but there's one that is right there on the way home from the post office. So if I can spend, like, 30 minutes to 45 minutes running the errands that I do, and then pop into Goodwill and pay myself 20-30 bucks while I'm running the errands, that's perfect. It paid for all the time I just took for those errands. So gotta love that. Plenty of dry runs too, though, so it's, if I had to come up, I'll have to come up with an average sometime. I'll have to keep a log of it and see, like, okay, made a dry run on this day, picked up 2 things, and then when they sell, I could actually figure out how much profit I made. And because it's not a lot of stuff typically, and I can maybe come up with a value for each trip. If I go 4 times and get $40 worth of stuff out of those 4 times, then I'm making 10 bucks a trip, which I would say is probably worth it. That would be the minimum, but I would say that would probably be worth it. Okay, guys, it's now dark outside. Got a little sidetracked with a few things and family and stuff like that, which is cool. But now I am going to knock the rest of these out. I've tested all of them. Like, I got 2 of them behind me here, and I've got 4 right here. And I've tested all of them. I've shot YouTube demo videos for all of them and uploaded them to my eBay products video channel, eBay product videos channel. I think that's what it's called. And I've listed 2 of them, so I just need to knock out 4 more listings, which won't take long. These are easy listings to do. And yeah, so out of six players, only 1 of them had issues, and the issue it has is it doesn't. I think I actually showed this in a clip earlier, but only 1 of them had an issue, and the VCR side didn't play. So I'm going to sell that one as is. The other 5, they work fine. So that's really That's really pretty strong, and the little TV works well too. It's a TV, but it can also be used as like a VGA or DVI monitor. So I don't know what that's worth. I don't really want it because I want to get like I want to get an actual TV that has HDMI inputs. If I get one at all, so I can hook up like a Fire Stick, or I can use it like as a second monitor if I want to. So I don't really have use for a monitor that doesn't have HDMI. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the video here. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all learned a little something. Let me know if y'all have any questions right down below, and should be seeing y'all tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.